proper little lady. Annabella Jones looked in the mirror and decided that today she would be a proper little lady. First, she put on her pale blue dress with the big bow. Under it, she put on a frilly white petticoat and her second best navy blue knickers. She turned this way and that. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Next, she put on her lacy pink socks with the tiny blue frill and her shiny black shoes. She turned this way and that. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Annabella climbed to the top shelf of her wardrobe and dragged down her wide-brimmed straw hat with the daisies on the band and a pair of lacy white gloves. She put them on and turned this way and that. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Said Annabella. What next? And she scrabbled under the bed and found her box marked Special Junk. She pulled out a long tinkling gold chain and draped it around her neck. She turned this way and that. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Chink, chink, chink went the long gold chain. There now, said Annabella. My, smiled Mrs. Jones as she pushed a toppling daisy back into place. Don't you look like a proper little lady? Thank you, said Annabella in her most polite voice. I certainly do. And Annabella did. Annabella Jones walked down the street. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Chink, chink, chink went the long gold chain. Annabella Jones, called Mrs. Myson Smythe. Annabella Jones, Lord Byron has chased Merryweather to the very top branch of the mulberry tree. Could you get him down? Of course, said Annabella in her very best voice. I would be delighted. But first she carefully removed her lacy white gloves, her shiny black shoes, her wide-brimmed hat, and tucked her pale blue dress into her second best pair of navy blue knickers. Swish, swish, swish went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Chink, chink, chink went the long gold chain. Annabella Jones, bellowed the Murphy twins from the top of the hill. Annabella Jones, come and show us how to race this billy cart down the hill. Of course, said Annabella in a rather loud, ladylike voice. Then she grinned. Just a minute, and she removed her lacy white gloves, her shiny black shoes, and her wide-brimmed hat. But she forgot to tuck her pale blue dress into her second best pair of navy blue knickers. Flop, flop, flop went the pale blue dress. Tap, tap, tap went the shiny black shoes. Chink, chink, chink went the long gold chain. Annabella Jones, yelled the Ogdens from the playing field. Annabella Jones, come and play. You can be on Christopher's team. Flop, flop, flop went the pale blue dress. Tap, clunk, tap went the dirty black shoes. Chink, snap, dangle went the broken gold chain. Hold on, yelled Annabella. Wait for me. And she dragged off her lacy white gloves and shoved them in her pocket. Oh dear, chuckled Mrs. Jones. Oh dear. And she gave the proper little lady a big bear hug. Perhaps it might be easier to be a proper little lady if you wear your jeans and your t-shirt and your sneakers next time. And Annabella did just that.